my beautiful people. Welcome to our channel. Like, share, and subscribe. So this guy, in question, who was interviewed on Channels TV, Timi Olagunji. You don't talk, just you don't advise the president on what you need to do. He ask me, you go meet the market woman. Anyway, listen to the video, and I will let you know my thoughts based on what in talk.
Thank God President Bola Ahmed TINUBU is president, and I'm going to put it to him, simple. I remembered in 2004, 2005, he visited University of Ibadan. I was at the Faculty of Law, University of Ibadan. That's over how many years ago? 2004, 2005. And he made mention of something at the lecture he delivered, that development is when the market woman on the streets is happy that she has food on her table, shelter over a roof, and clothing to wear. When you don't need big grammar to know whether there's development or not. Just go and ask the average Nigerian, in quotes, the market woman and the likes, right? And they will tell you whether there is progress or not. I challenge Mr. President to take on that mantle of going to ask the market women on the street. He might do a disguise and ask whether his policies have brought in development or to Nigerians, so that his advisors do not keep praising him as sycophant and scalawants. And that's the challenge with the Nigerian states. People not speaking truth to power.
We are different tribes, different cultures, all living together as one. How can leaders truly prioritize that our uniqueness in our diversity and make it a strength as opposed to making it what divides us?
That's a deep-rooted question, and to give a straightforward answer is as difficult as the question itself. But I will start with the fact that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the makeup artist do than put powder, right? And so the foundation of the country itself needs a proper rejig. And when I talk about the foundation, I'm not just talking about the concept of restructuring, the concept of true federalism, fiscal federalism, and all that. I'm also talking of the concept of the foundation of the minds of those who present themselves for leadership. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat same. And so you remember that in 1999, a lot of pro-democratic forces didn't quickly come out to run for political office. In 1999, you had a lot of them overseas enjoying, the grandiose that came with being abroad after all they've gone through, which is quite befitting. But that very era where you had a lot of pro-democratic forces and a lot of middle-class Nigerians, educated, enlightened Nigerians, refrained from joining the political force itself, created that room for the kind of crop of politicians that we currently have in scale to kind of pervade the environment. And so those crop of politicians are like ants. They've seen that politics itself has a lot of pecs, what I call sugar. When ants see sugar, they gravitate towards it. So they keep, and what you promote is what becomes popular. So there's been a consistent culture of promoting that mindset, foundationally, that politics is for the sake of power to get pecs. And that is what has pervaded the atmosphere. And truly, I tell you, if a nation does not, until one generation masters politics for development, the next generation cannot build innovation at scale.
That is very deep. That is very deep. So where do we go from here? I think you've already established it that the crop of politicians that we have now are the ones that prioritize their personal gains over the people.
Yes, it's clear.
Right? So how can we destroy this foundation and rebuild? And by destroy, I mean this figuratively. I'm talking about the mindset of the people. How can we deal with this ideology?
Your questions are deep today, hero. Well, the truth about it is culture, not politics, determines the success of any nation. But politics can change a culture and deliver it from itself, right? And so the logic there is this. When you look at biology, for example, during the corona crisis, you see that when they wanted to develop vaccine, they had to extract that virus and then culture that virus and prepare that virus for the human body to fight the corona, anticipated corona attack. And so that same method of nature is what can be applied, where certain persons must be willing to join the political fray and understand how it works enough not to be violated by it, and enough to understand that the slogan, if you cannot beat them, join them, is false. If you cannot beat them, then find a way to understand how they beat others so you can beat them at it. I think that's the proper thing to do. Because what we see now is that because there's a beehive of people that do not take development at the forefront, when a few people get into the political space, whether as special advisors or ministers, they don't get to do much because the corruption that they are fighting will fight at them. And so you need a beehive, a larger structure of people that understand the political fray and have an intention to serve based on what I call the law of legacy, which is simple. Those who are faithful over little, let much be delivered unto their hands. We've seen a lot of people that do not fulfill that principle. They've not been faithful over the little, or we've not even seen them serve in little, but we've placed big things into their hands. How do they deliver? Nemo that cord non a bit. You cannot give what you do not have.
Okay, just so that this.
Hello, my people. Now don't hear now. And waiting I take from waiting this guy they talk now. Make Tinubu go visit market women so that he go find out the situation of the country. Country don't you don't go a wow. Some of them never understand country don't sour. But some of them still they think say the country did redeemable. I guess some Momo pretty friends, very stupid set of people. Now my friends, so and they curse them when I they talk to them, you know. They go they tell you say me you give the president 1 year. And they tell them these 4 months don't reach to see what will happen for 1 year. In 1 year's time, this dollar no go be here. Things go there extremely hard. You understand? Even those where the diaspora go feel the fate or waiting they go back where they happen back home, except you no get human conscience. Because if people tell you say me you send them back, say they struggle. You can't tell them say you no go send them back. People I know people go they eat half square meal. All this thing no be saying I swear they swear for the country. The signs are there. The criminality there, the governor self no go help the matter. As federal no they do, states no, right from time states no they do. So the country will get worse. This guy don't finish talk. Anyway, guys, how do you see waiting this guy talk? You think say waiting he talk sense the inside? Because if you go to meet all these OES members who surround you, they no go tell you the truth. And I still be person wey no believe in all this having all this plenty PA. Now one of the things where they kill Nigeria, all these PA, plenty ministers. Get few, make they dey efficient, and run the facilities well. Let me know your thoughts for the comment section.